Welcome to Talking Mums. Each week, Talking Mums is going to be interviewing a new business mum. We're really excited to share with you the different stories with all the different mums who are doing brilliant jobs running their own business in Australia and all over the world. We will also be talking about all different concerns that come up when you're a mum and running a business. This week I'll be interviewing Shelly Marsh. She's a new business mum. She's also a mother to a beautiful 2.5-year-old little girl. She runs a business called moneymummy.com.au, and so let's have a chat with her now. Hello Shelly, how are you today? Welcome to Talking Mums.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm very good.
Too easy. Well, let's just start by maybe you could tell us a little bit about your business.
My business is called Money Mummy, and my aim is basically to combine my two passions, that is working in finance and talking about money, and being a mother to a lovely 2.5-year-old daughter.
Excellent. Oh, that sounds interesting. All right,
Yes.
Let's get to it. Let's learn a little bit more about you. Okay. So what is your business? We obviously know what your business name is. It's
Yes.
called Money Mummies. What does it offer us as mums?
Well, basically, through Money Mummy, I want to spend my time giving independent, jargon-free information to mums about money issues. So on my blog, I cover lots of different things like superannuation or saving and investing for your children, credit card debt, mortgages. There's so many different areas of money that I think mums could do with some more information so that they can then make their own independent decisions about their own financial issues.
Definitely. We definitely need help with that, especially me. That's something that I definitely need some help with. So I'm definitely checking that out. But,
Well, you have to come follow me.
Definitely. Oh, I think I am actually. But,
Yes, you are actually.
Yes, exactly. All right. So basically, what do you specialise in?
So basically, I specialise in, well, I'll give you a little bit more of my background, but basically I've spent the last 16 years working on the stock market. So I've been a stock market analyst for quite a long period of time. And really the whole financial industry, I think, is built around putting a lot of jargon and a lot of technical terms in the way of the ordinary person so that they don't really understand what's going on with their money. So my aim is basically to be able to demystify the area and explain things in English for people such that they understand exactly what's going on with it. You know, when you get your superannuation statement, well, what does that mean? You know, what is actually going on in markets? Or, someone comes to you with an investment. Are you getting ripped off or are you not? I want to be able to give people information so then they can then go ahead and make their own decisions armed with a bit of information so that they know what's going on with their own money.
Wow, that sounds
So that's
great.
the main thing that I'm going to offer my readers.
Excellent. That sounds fantastic. I'll definitely be following you. Also, I kind of can guess that how we could benefit, but maybe if you just explain a little bit about benefits for mothers.
Well, basically the main thing for mothers is, we don't have much time. We're, quite often we're working, we've got all the responsibilities at home, there's a lot of things going on. So, it's easy to push your money issues to the side and just think, I'll think about it later. So the main benefit, I think, for mothers is to be able to get information quickly and easily. I'm doing basically at the moment a weekly blog. So you can follow me on Facebook or go to my website and have a quick read. The pieces are always quite short and punchy, so you don't have to spend too much time reading it, and you get a little bit of an update or new information on an important money issue.
Excellent.
So I think that's the main benefit. And I also want to make it fun and interesting to actually read. I don't, you hear the guy on TV droning on about stock markets and world economy and blah, 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 blah. But I wanted people to be able to understand it and know what it really means for them.
Well, that's true. I definitely don't understand what they go on about. But that would be excellent to know, actually.
Exactly.
Alrighty, so how long have you been doing Money Mummy for?
Money Mummy's actually been a long time in the making, but I've actually only been doing it for about 2 or 3 months.
Okay.
So I kicked off sort of February this year, and so I'm working hard to start my blog, and then from there I'm going to progress the business further from there.
Okay, excellent. Sounds fantastic, actually. Alrighty, so what was the inspiration behind it?
I guess my inspiration was twofold. I mean, firstly, I wanted to really make a difference in the lives of real people. I want to be able to get people to be able to understand, finance doesn't have to be hard and it doesn't have to be boring. it is about real life things, and I want people to be able to understand that so that they do feel more empowered in making their own financial decisions. So I think that was my first inspiration. I think also spending so much time on the stock market, I've built up a lot of knowledge that I'd really like to share with my readers.
Okay.
And I guess the second part of my inspiration is definitely my 2-year-old daughter, 2.5-year-old. She's no longer a baby, but I really want to spend time with her. And I'm sure you could imagine working on the stock market. It's a pretty male-dominated industry, and there's a lot of long hours involved, and I don't really want to go back to that lifestyle ever again. I want to spend time with Caitlin, and I want to have a bit of flexibility in my life. And I think that's one of the big inspirations is I really need to be able to combine my two loves, finance plus being a mother.
Yeah.
And I think that's the most important thing to me, is to be able to spend time with her. Unfortunately, we're only getting one child, so I definitely need to spend as much time as I can before she turns 13 and doesn't want to spend time with me anymore.
As they do. Yes, well. No, that sounds great. That sounds perfect. Alrighty. So when it comes to running your business, what do you find is the most challenging part about it for you?
For me, definitely the technology side's pretty challenging. I set up moneymummy.com.au on my own. I bought a template and went out there and actually set it up myself. So that was a pretty big challenge because I've never ever done anything like that before, and there was a lot of learning involved, I have to tell you. I've also set up a Twitter account and a Facebook account, Money Mummy OZ, so Money Mummy Oz. But there's so much more learning to do as to how to harness these to grow my audience. Yeah. And that's the bit that I'm really kind of stressed, especially Twitter. I really don't have much of a clue when it comes to Twitter, I have to tell you.
Technology is really a tough subject. The worst thing about it is it's always changing, so you've got to keep on top of things. In words of Twitter, it's definitely a learning curve. You really do have to keep going back, seeing what other people are doing, maybe someone similar to you, see what they're posting, and see if your audience reacts to things that like that. And just kind of get to know them, even though it is only 140 characters, it can be a little bit difficult. But yeah, just you got to keep going, keep trying, and you'll eventually get what you want out of your Twitter audience. Twitter is also very powerful when it comes to LinkedIn. Have you been to LinkedIn yet?
Yes, I have a profile on LinkedIn.
Oh, well, there you go. LinkedIn is probably perfect for your kind of industry, especially finance, all that. You'll find heaps of connections. Business, LinkedIn is the best. I can say when it comes to technology, you kind of just got to keep learning, and it can be kind of tedious, but yeah, there is so much information out there as well that you can get your hands on. We do have a new business platform where you can go and view all our video tutorials. We've got great content on there. At the moment we're doing SEO, and marketing's coming up, and you can learn about the Facebook marketing as well, and also AdWords if you want to get into that. We've got a perfect thing that's really easy and you'll get great results from. And I'll give you a free 5-day pass for that too, so you can go on and look around, and if you like it, what kind of goals do you have for your business? Maybe even just for the next 12 months, or where do you want to be?
Basically for the next 12 months, I want to grow my audience. So that's kind of one of my main focuses, is to grow my audience. I'd also like to write a couple of ebooks on investing for mums, and maybe I'd like to write a book, because no one really tells you when you have a baby, all the different financial aspects of having a baby. For example, that you don't need the best pram because they're not going to sit in it for very long, and you don't need super duper cot, and you don't need the Stokey change table. A lot of things you can get second hand, and where to get those things, and also about the payments, the parenting payments for dads, and the parenting payment versus the baby bonus and all those things. So I'd like to write an ebook on that as well. So I'm looking to write a couple of ebooks, and then I'd also like to do a webinar series on investing in money. So that's what I'd like to achieve by the end of the 12 months.
All right, well, that's great. I think we've got some fantastic information about who you are and what you're doing. I think it's a fantastic idea, and I'll definitely be going and checking it out now. But so thank you for talking to us today.
No worries.
And I hope that you do jump onto bme.com, talkingmomsmagazine.com, and check it out.
Absolutely.
Definitely let us know what you think. And we'll definitely check in with you in another 6 months or so and see how you're going.
That'd be fabulous. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.